Alright, we live, 15 minutes of Fame Radio.
Yes, sir.
Finally got the caught up with the legendary. Can I call you legend?
Whatever you want, man. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Iron Solomon.
Yeah.
What's up, though, man? Fresh off that battle with Daylyt.
Yup.
King of the Dot. Let's talk about it, man. Why choose Daylyt, man? I'm sure you could have chose anybody.
Yeah, I wanted to come back without like a narrative, like a wrestler narrative. You know, the way that battle rap is these days, people really like are drawn to certain people that they relate to or have an allegiance with, and sometimes that feeling trumps the like actual lyrical competition. And I felt like Daylyt is at such a peak. He's so dope to me. I'm a fan. Like his lyricism and his wordplay is ill, and he's overcome the like antics thing to the point that people just like appreciate him for what he does. And I thought that out of everybody that I could battle, he would be the one that people would just put their allegiances aside and be excited to just see us compete lyrically. And more than anything, coming off the Mook battle, like I just wanted to have it be a good match. I wanted to go a little better than last time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, can you talk a little bit about, why you took the break after the Mook situation? I mean, you were like, the guy to beat, and then the Mook situation, and then what, you took like, 3 years off.
Yeah.
I mean, why the break? I mean, did you lose love of battle rap, or?
When you get to a certain point, or at least for me, when I got to that point, like not only was I pursuing the battle rap thing, but for me it was all wrapped up in trying to be successful as a recording artist and have a career as a rapper, producer, like, and really do that. And I was all the way 10 toes down invested in it. And so when I built this reputation that you're putting on the line every single time, and that's tied to your music career too, because the like narrative and the backstory of what you're trying to launch off of that, and all of that is about your well-being and how you feed your family, it became stressful in a way that stopped being fun for me. I wasn't going on blogs just to see like who was dope and who was new. I was also being like, man, fuck these dudes. Why is my shit not that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a good feeling for me. Like, music has been part of my life since I was born. My whole family's musicians. Like, I love music, all types of music. I love hip hop, and to have my relationship with it be like that just didn't feel healthy to me. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to just switch gears a little bit, focus on my family, focus on building like financial stability for myself, in something that didn't have to do with music, so that when I came back to music, it could just be out of love and appreciation for it. Yeah, that's what it was.
Now, not to say, guys like yourself, you built this game, you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like your peers who, I would say old school battle rappers, if you want to put it, they didn't really have too good of comebacks, and you seem to adapt very well to the King of the Dot crowd. Like, how did you feel? And is this the last battle for you, or are you official back?
I'm actually doing a 3 battle run with King of the Dot. So like I'm coming back to be back and have fun, like really to do it. I'm not gonna be battling. Yeah, fuck you too. I'm not gonna be battling like all the fucking time every month necessarily, but I definitely am gonna be a couple more for me for sure. I appreciate you saying that. I definitely was, especially after the last joint, like just feeling like maybe I don't know what's dope no more, like, because I didn't go into that thinking it was gonna go so bad like that. So I had some self-doubts, but I also feel like I see a lot of the things that I feel like I brought to the game or was trying to bring to the game that has now like manifested. A lot of the lyricism now, I think, is stuff that I was pushing for, and so I love it. Like I wrote trying to impress the new battle rappers that I see today. Like, yo, when Daylyt, I can't wait to like. I would have wanted to spit my shit for Day before we battled, because I would be geeked to hear how his response was. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that's a feeling that I haven't had in a long time. So it's good to be back. You know?
Hey, yo, if I'm taking up too much time, kick me off.
Nah, man, not at all, not at all.
I just want you to speak a little bit about why you chose King of the Dot.
Yeah.
To do the battle deal. I know URL's giving out deals, you know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, I would say, your home league. I mean, you did a couple joints over there.
Sure.
Why do that King of the Dot?
You know, Poison Pen is my brother, and he just started getting down with them, and he reached out to me. He knew that I was thinking about getting back into it, and he was like, "Yo, I'm coming over here. Let me bring you with me." And now that was kind of the spark for it. And then, you know, I just felt like, you know, I was disappointed with the Mook shit, not just because obviously it was shitty for me, but also because like that should be a classic, me versus Mook. Even if I lose, it should be a great battle. And I felt like at King of the Dot, there seems to just be a little bit more receptiveness to everything. Like street shit goes over here, the backpack nerdiest like geek shit goes over here, and you know, I think it's a good place for me to ease back into it. You know what I'm saying? I burn my hand on a fire a little bit, and I'll definitely, you know, Smack's my man, Beasley's my man. Like it's no love lost at all. Right. I just felt like this was a good place for me to warm back up to it. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, last question.
Yeah.
Want to call anybody out, or you know, who are we going for next? I mean, you know, you got Daylyt. You know, who's on the hit list for Iron Solid? Anybody?
I don't know, man.
I mean, humble, man.
Nah. I don't really have like a hit list.
Who would bring the best out of you over here at King of the Dot?
I mean, guys that I like a lot. I mean, Pat Stay is incredible. Immaculate is incredible. People say, Disaster. They want to see me against.
Definitely.
You know, I like Conceited, I like Chilla, like I like B Magic. I'm just saying people I like, and the thing that had me battle Daylyt is because I liked him, and that's where my next battle will likely come from. Not to say that there aren't people I maybe have venom for too, but for the most part, I just want to rap against people that make me feel like I gotta elevate my pen game, or like, yo, I love what he does. Let me see if I can step in the ring and not like take somebody's style, but just, you know, go head to head with them in a way that pays homage to what they do by stepping my game up. You know what I mean? So yeah, nobody specific, but
for all them fans who stuck by you, you know, all these years, man. I mean, you got any words for them or what?
Yo, thank you, man. I'm a fan, like all the way fan. Like I grew up just loving hip hop, and like to get the kind of love where, yo, you know, the shit that people say to me, it's amazing, man. You know, like I still feel so honored and like just so joyful and happy to be a part of this culture and to be inspiring people and have people coming up to me saying shit to me that I came up to other people and said. It's amazing, man. Thank y'all so much, and that's it, man. I love y'all. 15 minutes of fucking Fame Radio. You got it, man. I'm rocking with you all the way.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go! 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. We're now stepping into 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. Yeah. That's my motherfucking jam right there.